What if I told you that discipline is not a strict teacher with a cold voice, but a quiet lover who stays when motivation leaves, who holds your hand when life gets messy, and who believes in your future even when you don't believe in yourself? Discipline enters our life the same way true love does, softly, patiently, without fireworks at first. It doesn't shout or demand attention. It simply waits, watching who you are when no one is clapping for you. While motivation comes like a crush, exciting but temporary, discipline stays like real love, steady and faithful, even on the days you feel tired, broken, or unsure of yourself. Loving discipline means choosing yourself every day. It is waking up when your bed begs you to stay. It is saying no to distractions because your future deserves a yes. Discipline is not punishment, it is protection. It protects your dreams from laziness, your potential from fear, and your heart from regret. When you are disciplined, you are telling your life, I care too much about you to give up on you. Just like in love, discipline builds trust. When you keep promises to yourself, small ones at first, you begin to believe in yourself again. You start to feel safe in your own hands. Discipline whispers, I will show up for you tomorrow, just like I did today. And slowly, that trust grows into confidence, and confidence turns into strength. There will be days when discipline feels lonely. Days when others choose comfort while you choose growth. But love has always required sacrifice. Discipline teaches you to delay pleasure for a deeper joy. It teaches you that becoming who you are meant to be is worth every uncomfortable moment. In those moments, discipline doesn't leave you, it sits beside you and reminds you why you started. Discipline also has a beautiful way of transforming pain. Heartbreak, failure, rejection, these things can break a person, or they can build one. Discipline takes your pain by the hand and says, let's turn this into purpose. It helps you rise early after sleepless nights, focus when your heart feels heavy, and keep moving when giving up feels easier. Over time, discipline changes your life quietly. Your habits change, your mindset changes, your standards change. You stop chasing validation and start building value. You stop falling in love with comfort and start committing to growth. Discipline doesn't promise an easy life, but it promises a meaningful one. In the end, discipline becomes more than a habit, it becomes a relationship. A lifelong love story between who you are and who you are becoming. And when success finally meets you, it won't be a surprise. It will feel familiar, like something you've been loving all along. Discipline is often misunderstood as control, restriction, or harsh rules, but in truth, discipline is one of the purest forms of self-love. It is the quiet decision to care for your future self even when your present self feels tired, emotional, or uncertain. Just like love, discipline does not always feel exciting. Sometimes it feels ordinary, repetitive, even uncomfortable, yet it is in those ordinary moments that real love proves its depth. When you choose discipline, you are choosing yourself over excuses. You are telling your heart that it deserves consistency, not chaos. Discipline is waking up and honoring your dreams instead of abandoning them for temporary comfort. It is saying, I love you enough to not let you stay stuck. That choice, repeated daily, becomes a powerful expression of care, patience, and respect for who you are becoming. Self-love is not only about treating yourself gently, it is also about guiding yourself wisely. Discipline is that gentle guidance. It does not shout or shame, it reminds. It reminds you to eat well because your body carries your purpose. It reminds you to work on your goals because your dreams deserve effort. It reminds you to rest properly because love is not burnout, it is balance. Just like in a healthy relationship, discipline creates boundaries. It teaches you when to say no to distractions, bad habits, and people who pull you away from your growth. These boundaries are not walls, they are acts of protection. Discipline protects your time, your energy, and your focus, the same way love protects what it values most. There will be moments when discipline feels like choosing responsibility over pleasure, but that choice is rooted in love, not denial. It is the same love that saves money instead of wasting it, studies instead of procrastinating, and stays committed instead of quitting. Discipline understands that real love thinks long-term. It cares not just about how you feel today, but about how you will live tomorrow. As discipline becomes part of your life, the way you see yourself begins to change. You start trusting yourself again because you keep showing up. You feel proud, not because life is perfect, but because you are consistent. Discipline gently reshapes your identity, helping you see yourself as someone who honors promises, values growth, and believes in their own worth. In loving discipline, you stop waiting for motivation and start relying on commitment. You stop depending on moods and start building character. Discipline becomes the proof that you truly care about yourself, not just in words, but in actions. Every single day dreams are fragile, like a new love that needs time, attention, and consistency to grow. At the beginning, dreams feel exciting and full of promise, but without discipline, they slowly fade, just like a relationship neglected by broken promises. Discipline is what turns dreaming into believing. It is the bridge that connects who you are today with the life you long for tomorrow. Every time you practice discipline, you are making a promise to your dreams and keeping it. You may not see instant results, but your dreams feel your effort. Waking up early to work, practicing when no one is watching, staying focused when distractions call your name, these small acts build a silent trust. Over time, your dreams begin to trust you, because you keep showing up even when it is hard. Just like in love, trust is built through consistency, not intensity. Discipline teaches you to choose steady effort over emotional bursts. Motivation may rush in like passion, but it disappears just as quickly. Discipline stays calm, patient, and reliable. It tells your dreams, you can count on me. And that reliability transforms hope into confidence. There are moments when doubt whispers that your dreams are too big, too distant, or too unrealistic. Discipline answers doubt with action. It does not argue, it works. Each disciplined step, no matter how small, reassures your dreams that they are safe in your hands. Slowly, the fear of failure weakens, because effort replaces uncertainty. Discipline also helps you forgive yourself when progress feels slow. Love does not demand perfection, it asks for honesty and effort. Discipline allows you to stumble without giving up. When you fall, discipline helps you stand again, reminding you that trust is not broken by mistakes, but by quitting. Choosing to continue, even after setbacks, deepens the bond between you and your dreams. As this trust grows, something beautiful happens. You stop chasing shortcuts and start respecting the process. You learn to wait without frustration and work without resentment. Discipline teaches you patience, and patience strengthens belief. Your dreams no longer feel distant, they feel possible, because your actions support them every day. With discipline, your dreams stop feeling like wishes and start feeling like commitments. You no longer ask if you deserve them, you prove it through effort. Trust turns into alignment, alignment turns into momentum, and momentum carries you forward with quiet confidence, knowing that you and your dreams are walking together, side by side. Discipline is a love that never gets tired of choosing you. Even on the days when you feel unmotivated, overwhelmed, or unsure of yourself, discipline quietly shows up and says, "I'm still here." Unlike excitement or inspiration, which depend on mood, discipline is loyal. It does not disappear when life becomes difficult. It stays, steady and constant, choosing your growth over your comfort. Every morning, discipline offers you a choice. It asks whether you will honor your goals or delay them, whether you will act with intention or surrender to habit. These choices may seem small, but love has always lived in small decisions. Discipline chooses you when it pushes you to get up instead of giving in. It chooses you when it reminds you to work, to practice, to prepare, even when no one is watching. On difficult days, discipline becomes your quiet strength. When emotions are heavy and confidence feels distant, discipline does not demand energy, it creates it. One small action leads to another, and slowly, movement replaces stagnation. Discipline does not wait for you to feel ready. It believes in you before you believe in yourself, guiding you forward when doubt tries to pull you back. There are times when discipline feels strict, but its strictness comes from care, not cruelty. Just like love that sets boundaries, discipline knows when to say no for your own good. It says no to distractions that steal your time, no to habits that weaken your focus, and no to excuses that keep you stuck. In those moments, discipline is choosing your future, even when your present resists. Discipline also teaches you how to love yourself through action. It shows you that showing up matters more than feeling inspired. Each time you keep a promise to yourself, you build self-respect. That respect grows into confidence, and confidence strengthens your sense of identity. You begin to see yourself as someone dependable, someone who follows through, someone worthy of their own trust. Even when you fail or fall short, discipline does not abandon you. It does not shame or criticize, it invites you to begin again. Choosing you does not mean being perfect. It means being consistent. Discipline understands that progress is made through persistence, not perfection, and it stays by your side through every restart. Day after day, discipline continues to choose you, shaping your character through repetition. It transforms effort into habit, habit into identity, and identity into purpose. Through discipline, you learn that real love is not found in feelings alone, but in the decision to keep showing up for yourself, no matter how you feel. Every single day pain enters everyone's life, often uninvited, often unexpected. Disappointment, failure, rejection, loss, these moments can either leave scars or create strength. Discipline is what gives pain direction. Instead of allowing pain to break you, discipline gently takes it and transforms it into fuel. Like love that grows stronger through hardship, discipline teaches you how to rise from pain with intention. When pain hits, emotions demand escape. Discipline offers structure. It gives you something to hold on to when your heart feels unstable. Showing up, even when you are hurting, becomes an act of courage. Discipline does not deny pain, it acknowledges it and still moves forward. It says that pain does not get the final decision about who you become. Many people allow pain to make them bitter, but discipline teaches you to become better instead. It channels frustration into effort, sadness into focus, and anger into growth. Every disciplined action becomes a quiet response to pain, proving that your struggles will not define your limits. Through discipline, pain becomes a teacher rather than a prison. Just like love that deepens after hardship, discipline creates meaning from suffering. It helps you build routines that stabilize you when emotions are unpredictable. Training when you feel low, studying when your heart is heavy, working when life feels unfair, these choices reshape your pain into progress. Discipline reminds you that purpose is often born in moments when giving up feels easier. Pain has a way of revealing what truly matters. Discipline listens. It helps you strip away distractions and focus on what deserves your energy. When life hurts, discipline brings clarity. It helps you see that every effort made during pain carries more power than effort made in comfort. These moments become defining chapters in your story. Discipline also teaches patience with healing. Love does not rush recovery, and neither does discipline. It allows you to grow stronger step by step, without forcing perfection. Some days, discipline is simply getting out of bed. Other days, it is pushing yourself further. Both are victories when pain is present. As discipline becomes your response to pain, your identity begins to change. You stop seeing yourself as broken and start seeing yourself as resilient. Pain no longer feels like an ending, but a beginning shaped by effort and courage. Discipline turns suffering into strength, weakness into wisdom, and hardship into a powerful reason to keep moving forward, carrying purpose in every step you take. Success, like true love, is not built in moments of excitement but in years of commitment. Discipline is the relationship that makes success stay. While talent may attract opportunity and motivation may start the journey, discipline is what keeps success from walking away. It is the daily devotion that turns effort into achievement and dreams into reality. Many people chase success the way they chase infatuation, wanting quick results and instant rewards. Discipline understands that real success grows slowly. It is patient, steady, and deeply committed. Every disciplined action becomes a promise to the future, a reminder that success is not something you meet once, but something you choose again and again. Discipline teaches you to respect the process. Just like love, success demands consistency, sacrifice, and loyalty. Discipline shows up on ordinary days, on boring days, on days when progress feels invisible. It works quietly in the background, building foundations while others wait for dramatic breakthroughs. Over time, those foundations become unshakable. A disciplined life also protects success. It keeps ego in check and humility intact. Discipline reminds you that success is maintained the same way it is achieved, through routine, focus, and responsibility. It prevents you from becoming careless, distracted, or complacent. Love fades when effort stops, and success fades the same way. Through discipline, success becomes sustainable rather than temporary. You stop relying on luck and start relying on habits. Discipline turns learning into practice, practice into mastery, and mastery into confidence. It helps you adapt, improve, and grow even after you reach milestones. Success becomes a journey rather than a destination. Discipline also changes how success feels. It no longer feels overwhelming or undeserved. Because you worked for it, you value it. Because you struggled for it, you protect it. Discipline creates gratitude, not fear of loss. You stand firmly in your achievements, knowing they are supported by consistent effort and personal growth. As discipline strengthens, your relationship with success becomes deeper and more meaningful. Success stops being about approval and starts being about fulfillment. You measure progress by discipline kept, not just rewards gained. This connection brings peace, confidence, and direction. Discipline becomes the lifelong partner that walks with you through every stage of success, ensuring that what you build lasts and continues to grow with you every step of the way.